Dear friends, I introduce you about the Vedas, and I introduce you the Nyaya and Vaisesika Darshana yesterday. And I introduce you the Samkhya and Yoga philosophy. Okay, Samkhya and Yoga philosophy. And also I introduce you another two philosophy, Vedanta and Mimamsa. This is the Mimamsa philosophy of Jaimini. And Vedanta philosophy is by Sankara. So, and also I introduce you about the Upanishads, 108 Upanishads. Dear friends, these scriptures to study in our own self is not possible. If you try to study these books in your own, you will misunderstand. Because we understand the things according to our impression, according to our experience of life. We do not understand things in the reality, but we understand the things according to our own concept. Understand? So, according to our own education, according to our environment and the mindset, same thing we understand differently in different times. Am I right? Same thing we understand differently in different situations. Same thing we understand differently in the different moments. Same thing we understand in different peoples. Understand? So when you are hungry, the food even not tasty seems and you enjoy a lot. Am I right? Yes. You enjoy the food which is not tasty so much when you are hungry. But very tasty, delicious food is tasteless when your tummy is full. Am I right? Yes. So same food do not give you taste, but just when your time and situation is different. So our understanding is dependent on the time and causation. Understand? So time and causation changes and everything changes in our life. Same person I am in front of you, if your mood is okay, Vishnu seems very nice. But if your mood is up, then if I tell something differently, you start getting confusion on Vishnu. Maybe you can get angry to Vishnu. Am I right? Yes, this happens. That's why Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Virjam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. That's why before the class starts that we chant these mantras, that may the teacher and students live together, grow each other, help each other, encourage each other, learn from each other. May there be no enmity, no bad feelings to each other, because who knows when the bad feelings will come out. Understand? So the relationship with each and every human being is very, very changing at all time. To whom you like most, love most, 10 times you say, I love you, you met a girl or boy. Understand? And after a few days, people divorce. Few years, people divorce. Am I right? That where the love goes is just set up our mind, situation, person, causation. Am I right? That's why our experience in the modern world is keep on changing. That's why what I experience now, and I say, my reality is this, my truth is this, that truth is no valid. Your experience is not valid because your experience is based on time and causation. Am I right? Yes. Truth is truth, what is beyond the time and causation. That is a permanent existence. So, dear friends, that's why this philosophical understanding is very important, because all the Vedic scriptures, they are talk about this. And very shortly, we try to explain. Am I right? Yes. So, then we have not started the Yoga Sutras yet. This is the Yoga Sutra. This is your book. But before this also, I want to introduce you another philosophy that we actually really follow. We are also following a philosophy. Do you know what is that philosophy? Yes. That is called a Jnana philosophy. A Jnana philosophy and there is Charvak philosophy, and there is Ajivika philosophy, there is Buddhist philosophy, Jain philosophy. These are called Nastika philosophy. They do not talk about Vedas. They do not talk about the scriptures. They have their own understanding. Understand? So there is no place of God, there is no place of anything else like we talk here. Understand? So this is that. Ajnana philosophy means ignorance. Ajnana means no knowledge, no jnana. Understand? Those who have no knowledge also, they try to speak so much things. Yes or no? They do not have something, but they keep on speaking like they know everything in their life. Have you seen this kind of people? Understand? They don't want to listen to you. And this kind of population is bigger or smaller in this world? Bigger. And these people, those who follow this kind of understanding, small or big? Very, very small. Understand? This is the Ajnana philosophy. This philosophy was developed, do you know when? Before Buddha. It's early Buddhist period time, early Buddhist and before Buddhist period time, this philosophy was very much active. That's why Buddha came as avatara, as an incarnation to against us being in the dharma. Understand? This Jnana philosophy. Because when the Ganga is pure water coming from the Himalayas. But when you go to the Varanasi, it's very dirty, yes or no? The Hindu culture, the Indian culture is pure as Ganga. Pure as Ganga, which flow millions of years ago. And you say millions years? Indian culture millions years ago? Yes. Those who say that we are coming from the monkeys, it doesn't have a meaning for these Vedic scriptures. Understand? Those who tell us that our forefathers were monkeys, before them this culture was developed very highly. Who told that our forefathers were monkeys? How many old they are? 200, 300, 500, 1000 years old. Understand? Those who told us that we are monkeys, come from monkey, before how many years they told this? 1000 years? Maybe? Or 500 years? How many years? Who says this? Darwin, how many years back? 200, 300 years? My God, people 200, 300 years back, they told this, we are coming from our monkeys. And thousands years back, here in India, it was developed, the Vedas, Upanishads, it developed thousands of years back. There is a proof, already proof. So my dear friends, that's why this, actually what happened, this culture become dirty. If you don't practice, then everything becomes dirty. If you don't have respect, it becomes dirty. Understand? When you do respect, you see the beauty in that dirty things also. What happened? That people, for the selfishness, when they try to use the Ganga, then it becomes dirty. Understand? Ganga is not dirty here because people didn't use this Ganga in a very bad way. Understand? But once you go from the mill, factories, and all drains are entering to the Ganga, then what happens? Ganga water is impure. Understand? But still the pure energy is moving into the Ganga water, right? Ganga water, Ganga is same in the Varanasi and here, but there is impure because of the mixture of the drained water. Understand? Otherwise, same Ganga is still there, but the mixture make dirty. So this culture is even it is very high, but because of the wrong practice and people use this or misuse that spirituality, that happens. Now people are misusing the word yoga in the name of Tantra. Am I right? In the name of Tantra, people are misusing this. In the name of yoga, people are misusing, people making so many business way of doing very commercial things is happening, but there should be some extent to make it pure. Am I right? So in this way, then Ajnana entered to the philosophy, and people understood that okay, if you don't study, it's fine, but at least you have to be happy. The purpose of Ajnana philosophy also to be happy. Those who drink alcohol in the evening time after a long hour of working in that field, you cannot say don't drink alcohol. If you say don't drink alcohol, you say, are you fool? I worked very hard and now I am to relax myself. And this can be very nice for me to remove the stress of my body. Your philosophy will work in front of him? Not work. That's why even it is the Ajnana philosophy understanding, but he actually, what? Ignorant, but he is enjoying that moment. Even he drink alcohol, even he sleep nicely after drinking alcohol, he get release. Yes or no? So whatever it is, they enjoy. And in front of their logic, your logic is different, their logic is different. So that, okay, you respect their logic and fine. Understand?
Swamiji,
yes.
Is it possible that some of these philosophies have become redundant?
I tell you, let me complete this, okay? Okay, everything will come. So Ajnana philosophy. Then the Charvak philosophy. Charvak philosophy, a great Rishi Charvak was a yogi, you know? Charvak was a yogi, his name was Charvak. And what he taught is called Charvak philosophy. And this philosophy happened, what happened in this, after Buddha and Jain and all the great yogis, all the time meditating, they don't take care of their body, don't take care of their health, they don't care of their life. Then what happened? They get ill, they got slim, they got, understand? Then another, this yogi says that, Yavat jivet ghritam pivet, Yavat jivet sukham jivet rinam kritva ghritam pivet. It means until you live on this earth, live happy. Even you lend money from somewhere else, from the credit card, buy and wear nice, eat nice, be happy and healthy. This is a philosophy. And who follow this philosophy even now? We all are the followers of this philosophy. Either we follow this or not. Understand? That's why we all have credit cards. This credit card, why the company gives us, because to give us, okay, if you don't have money, use the credit card and then enjoy your life. Even, see in America, long back ago, the news was very famous that people were buying the house, buying the things through credit, and they become homeless. Have you heard about it?
Yes.
Become homeless. People sold their house in a cheap price. This is also a philosophy. Understand? So for pleasure, you do everything. If you are having pleasure, for your sukha, for your happiness. For your happiness, you forget everything. Doesn't matter. First thing you have to save yourself. Either you lend money, either you cheat someone, or whatever you do. Understand? So people are doing this in this world. So this is his time. Understand? Yes.
Did he mean it in this way?
Yes, this way. Then what happens? People start eating, people start wearing nice, people start feeling good. Even they practice out and okay, now I'm fit. Okay? This is. Ajivika is? Yes. This is in Indian philosophy now. What that Ajivika philosophy means? Ajivika means for the livelihood. For livelihood. In India, what's happening? People are working day and night for money. Neither they have Saturday, neither they have Sunday, neither they enjoy the life, neither they do something, only they are thinking about their children, they are thinking about their family, and parents, they earn money for their children here. Only in India. I see very beautiful things in the West. At least the weekends are very happily they celebrate. Whatever they do. Either they go to the party, they go to the jungle, they go to the meet people, meet their family and friends. At least they do this. In India, they don't do the family friends meeting because they are living in the families all the time. Understand? This is a good things. Indian family system very good, but go to the city is a problem. And those who go to do job outside. Understand? But my dear friends, Ajivika, but people are doing businesses, and from the start till the end of their life, they keep on doing same thing and sitting on the shopkeeper, keeping their belly bigger and bigger and bigger, and bank balance bigger and bigger, and they are happy when they see their money, happy when they buy the house. This is the Ajivika philosophy. This is also very popular now in the world. Am I right?
Yes.
So if you say that why you are earning so much money and wastage your time and enjoy your life, they say, my God, without money, how can we live? And especially in the West, without money, you cannot live the life. Without money, it's very difficult to imagine a life flow in a smoothly. In India, possible. In India, just renounce your home, family, and then you see everything will come to you automatically. The renounced people, they have more than those who want. People respect, people donate to these people. Understand? Here there is a respect to the renounced people. Those who renounce their luxurious life, and these people also make big businesses making ashrams, like we have done the ashrams. Understand? You see, we make the ashram. I came from home without a rupee, without $1. You know? I came with nothing. Now, you see, prospering. You understand my point? My dear friends, that's why people are doing ajivika, working for money, family, wealth, this. For that, they are so blind that they cannot hear about this. They cannot hear about this. This is nonsense for them. Understand? And if I start talking this outside, then nobody come to hear me. Even I teach freely. But you pay to hear this. Am I right? And you know the value of this. How much valuable it is. This is it. Ajivika philosophy. Your philosophy will not work in front of their philosophy. Understand? There is another philosophy called Buddhist philosophy. They say, how can you categorize this with Buddha as Jain? Buddhist philosophy is also very similar. What is similar? Most similar. Buddha went, renounced it, and left everything and for knowledge. Yes. Even this philosophy is similar. We enjoy this, they enjoy this, Buddha enjoyed this, his philosophy. Understand? So, Buddha, Buddha was, he was married, he had a boy, Rahul, and he would see the pain around the world, and he understood the Four Noble Truths. He understood the Four Noble Truths in this world. What is truth for you? And what is truth for Buddha? There is existence of what? Pain. Do you see pain around you? Do you see pain around yourself?
Yes, all the time.
Nobody sees that. You forgot that. We don't remember the pain. We are living in the pain. We forgot the pain that I am painful and try to smile and ego and so many things happening. Understand? So my dear friends, there is existence of pain. We have to believe this because we are all are suffering, yes or no? But do you say I am painful? No. Do you say I am unhappy? If you say all time there is pain, do you say I am unhappy? Do you say I am suffering to everyone? It means you are not agree. You agree there is pain all the time, but you are not agree you are painful. Understand? So, but Buddha agreed. Once you are agreed that your life is full of pain, everything is painful, then you try to eradicate the pain. Those who do not understand the life is painful, then you are not going to hear any kind of the scriptures, is not working for you. When you understand that life is full of pain, then you love the scriptures. Oh my God. Understand? You love the scripture. You come to the Guru. Please tell me, how can I become happy? But if you don't agree that I am unhappy, why you come for the search of happiness? Why the whole world is... We all are telling that we are searching for happiness. Actually, we don't accept that we are painful and we are searching for happiness. Am I right? Do you understand my point? We all seek happiness. We all want to be happy. Am I right?
Yes.
But are you telling yourself, I am unhappy, I am painful, I am suffering with ignorance, I am suffering because there is too much pain anytime, any kind of disease can happen to my life. Anytime, any problem can happen to my life. Who knows when I am get divorced, how can I say, when I can be bankrupt, when I can say, how can I say like this? But we have to accept this if you are searching for happiness. if you are not happy, why you are searching for happiness? If you say, I am, how many of you want to be happy? Raise your hands. Everyone. So are you unhappy? Are you painful? Are you suffering? How many of you are suffering? Raise your hands. Not everyone.
But Guruji, I have a question. Because happiness, I think, is an uplifting energy, whereas bliss is...
Okay, that is not my point.
Okay.
My point is what you say and what you do. When I ask you, how many of you want happiness? You all say, I want happiness, I want happiness, I want happiness. And then how many of you are suffering, unhappy, like this? No, I am quite okay, I am happy. Understand? We are crazy. One is saying, we want to show very beauty things. Okay, I don't tell you not to look beautiful. I don't say that you don't say you are happy. You have to say you are happy, but except inside the life, wherever you go, confusion, pain, sufferings, everywhere. That Buddha tried to saw that. Buddha saw a person, old man was working like this. Okay? And when Buddha saw this, and he asked his minister, why this person is working like this with a stick? He says, this is old age. Old age? And he said, it comes to everyone. Okay, I will also become like him? Yes. Okay. He saw someone suffering with a disease. Understand? A disease is there and someone is suffering. And like this. He asked the minister, why this person is doing like this? Understand? Then his minister says, because he has a disease. Physical illnesses. Okay. Then why disease? Yeah, disease can happen for very many reasons. And it happens to me also. Yes. Anytime any disease can come to you. So, then again scared. My God, how can I save myself from the diseases? From illnesses? How can I save from my old age? And then minister the Siddhartha says, oh minister, let's go a little bit further. Because his father, Siddhartha's father, never let him go outside. Understand? Because if you go outside and see the truth, reality, then he cannot be the king of this world. King. Understand? And that's where, and then, but hidely he took the minister and run away. And four people are holding that dead body. Understand? Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai. Because in India, when someone dies, we hold that with a bamboo like this platform, and that body is capped with white color, and everyone wear white. In the West, when someone die, everyone wear black. This is a difference. White is we celebrate the death here. It's not a black day, it's not the bad day, it is a white day, it's a pure day. You are meeting the divine, you are getting peace. So nobody should feel bad in that death. Understand? You like white or black? White. And we burn the dead body. How weak philosophy. We burn the dead body. Why? Yogi burn the dead body, not put on the ground. There are many ways of keeping the dead body. Either you can put it under the ground. Second thing, you can cut into pieces and throw it to the jungles, or you put in the river or in the ocean. You put some stone and put it, and you burn the dead body. These are the four categories of the last body should be used. If the body is a yogi body or spiritual body, the yogi dies, then his body, if he has not got married and very pure, like this, so many things are there, then his body should be under the water, or his body should be cut into pieces and given to the animals. Okay? So, because at least in the end of our life, our body should be useful for the fish or for the animals. Understand? But if you die with some diseases, that is different things. Then it should not be given like this. Understand? That is some rules and regulations how you can use your last dead body. So, if the pregnant woman dies, we don't burn the dead body because there is a baby inside. Understand? And when you are burning, it's very difficult to manage the emotions, and it is not good. There are different energies are there. According to the energy, set of energy, we decide what should be like this. Or majority of the dead body is burned, because when we burn, you finish even a little bit. There is nobody has any space after the death. This earth is only for the people who are living. This earth is not for them who are dead. After the death, why we acquire the lands? This land should be free. Is the block, you are blocking that the lands with the dead bodies. And who knows what kind of diseases will have is there, and you put in the ground, and after some times, if something happens, earthquake happens, and the dead body was going away, and the bad smell, and the disease can go everywhere. When your dead body is burned, then it is hygienic, because any virus will stay. But any kind of virus which spread through the fire, that dead body should be underground. Understand? Or there are some things. In this way, there are this. So, this is the Buddha understood. Wow, I will also die. Yes, you will also die one day. But if I will die one day, if I'm sure I am going to get old, and I'm sure that body will get ill, what I am doing here? Even I will be the king of this world. Even I will be the king, then what benefit I will get? If I become the king, can I save my old age? Can I save my death? No. Then let me find the path to happiness. How can we? If tomorrow you are going to be have death sentenced, will you be nicely sleeping today? Can you sleep nicely? Tomorrow someone is going to die, suppose. Death penalty someone get. Can he sleep properly? The virus is coming tomorrow very highly. Can you become happy today? It's difficult, So, what is going to happen in the coronavirus, we don't know, but still there is a fear all around this world. Am I right? So, if we are going to suffer tomorrow, how can we become happy today? There is unconscious unhappiness always flowing into our life. That's why always we try to protect ourselves. Even if you wear the dresses, that nice jackets, shawls, just because of to save your life, because there can be problems. That's why you cover yourself nicely. Am I right? It's unconscious. Unconsciously it is happening. Unconsciously, I wear this jacket because I want to save myself from the cold. Understand? Because if cold comes, maybe I will get sick. That thought do not come consciously, but it is unconscious. See, went from here to there to the heater. Why? Because there is a unconscious feelings. Though maybe I got disease, or I got not feeling good, uncomfort feelings. Understand? So that's why. So Buddha thought that I will go search for the truth. Understand? You see, he was the son of the king, Hindu king. Understand? So that you can imagine that when he was a prince, definitely he had a lot of knowledge about the scriptures, what he wrote these scriptures he understood in that childhood time. Because here in India, everyone was educated at that time. Educating, because and king's son definitely educated, yes or no? And education was given by the great priest, great scholars, because king. And he understood this. That's why his buddhi, his intelligence comes so sharp. So then he left home and practiced. When he was practicing meditation, and tried to find, because he saw that if I start preaching this, people will not understand, because people are going away from this. Try to find a way where people, without scripture, without God, I don't use the word, people are misusing the word God. People are misusing the scriptures. People do not have the ability to understand the scriptures. So what I have to do? Let me find a middle path. Let me find a path. And he himself went to the jungle, go and practice, meditate. One, he didn't eat and everything, and he became slim. And one day a lady was going there, and he offered the food, understand? And then he ate and find the when I feel good, then only I can meditate. Understand? If you too much tighten that string of the guitar, then also music cannot come. And too much loose, also music do not come. To find the middle path, so Buddha's path is the middle path. Understand? So that's a very liberal path, very open path to understand the reality through meditation. And meditation leads us to the silence. That's why silence is the base of the whole Buddhism. That's called Mauna or the Sunya. Sunya and Mauna are the same thing. Silence and emptiness is the same thing, yes or no? So his path is like this. That's why Vipassana, meditation, all this comes in the Buddhist category. And Jain philosophy also do not talk about Vedas. Understand? There are 24 Jain Tirthankaras, great yogis, 24 great yogis were born. The last yogi was Mahavira. He founded this establishment. Okay?
Buddhist philosophy is pratyahara, like what we have learned, withdrawal of senses. That is the Buddhist philosophy.
The Buddhist philosophy and yoga philosophies are very similar. Very similar. Understand that Arya Ashtanga Marga, Buddha taught the 8 limbs, 8 paths to follow the truth. Right attitude, right behavior, right food, right sleep, right seeing, right things like to do like this. Understand? And Jain philosophy also very similar, but they are intense practice. They do the intense practice. This is middle path, but Jain is very powerful intense practice. When they want to die, they just stand up. I don't eat anything else. Can you do that? This, and even anything happen, how much power it needs. Understand? Just I don't eat anything and just, there are some examples like this. And Buddhists also turn into two parts, and Jain also 2 parts. So lots of things to talk about this. Digambara and Svetambara. Some yogis become naked and some wear the white clothes. So Jain people. And these people, they believe that body and Atma, the soul, is completely different things. Body and Atma, the soul, is completely different. And their philosophy is that different philosophy, the truth is different person to person. Understand? So in this way, different kinds of understanding are there. So this is the whole philosophical understanding I share with you. You understand? Yeah. Okay. Dear friends, so now you all are here for yoga, Kundalini yoga. Yes? You have to understand this philosophy as nice as possible. So, Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, Buddha, Mahavira, Patanjali came in the very same time, around 2500 years back. Understand? 5000 years back, Krishna came. So, and Buddha, Mahavira and Patanjali. First, both are same time and Patanjali came later. So Patanjali, when he came, he thought that he saw there are 4,000 traditions in India. How many?
4,000.
4,000 yogic tradition was in India. Then what happened? People are confused. What to do? What not to do? Yes? Which yoga is good for you? Hot yoga, gun yoga, bear yoga, goat yoga, hatha yoga. Which yoga is good for you? Sometimes we are confused, yes or no? In this way. But at the time, 4,000 spiritual yoga was there in India. In the world, it was practiced. In the world, I have to say. India means not this territory where this country is. India is a duplicate name of this place. The name of this place is called Bharata. What is that? Bha means knowledge, light. Rata means the lovers of the knowledge. Wherever people, the lovers of the knowledge, those where people live, that place is called Bharata. Even America can be Bharat if the people start loving the knowledge. Even any places can be Bharat. Bharat is not name of the territory, but its name a feeling to lovers of the knowledge. Understand? So this place, another name is called Aryavarta. Aryavarta. Aryavarta means where the place of Aryas. Arya means the great people. Aryavarta is great people. And this Bharata, the Bharata comes from the word Bharata. There are three Bharatas they are born in India. Three people whose name Bharata. One follow the Jnana Yoga, another Karma Yoga, and a Bhakti Yoga. The story is very big to tell you. So just understand this. But this territory was so high in its power. Why? Because of the Himalayas. Himalaya is the source of all knowledge, wisdom and things. This and India, geometric line of India is such nice way it is organized that spirituality is very much vibrating here. Understand? A perfect place of finding spirituality. Many people have their many experiences. Even the Vedic scriptures is talk about this Bharat, that this is the land. If you want to grow your spiritual practice, you come to India and practice spirituality. If you want to higher. And in India, Himalayas. If you are in India, Himalayas. So you must come to the Himalayas regular base to improve your practice. Understand? So, and because Himalayas, this mountain hold the energy, and in the down there is ocean. Understand? So there is so much scientific explanation of this. I am not going to do that today, my dear friends. So Patanjali saw that people are confused about the practice. Patanjali is not the founder of yoga. Who is the founder of yoga?
The cow.
Cow, right. Cow is the founder of yoga.
Can this be a question in the exam?
Huh?
Can this be a question in the exam?
Yes. If I will see your exam paper, then you will be
0.
okay. You have to understand the context when I say things. Understand? When I say, you see the context. In what way I have to tell. Understand? So, some people say Shiva is the founder of yoga, or Krishna is the founder of yoga, or something like this. Founder of yoga is you, for me. But don't write in the answer paper that I am the founder of yoga. From the day you are born, from that day you are searching for happiness. The day you are born, you start crying. And you cry. People cry with pain, not with pleasure. Understand? And so, no, I cry with pleasure when I see your parents or families, or after a long time, your guru or whatever, then tears comes out. Understand? That is a blissful moment for us, blissful moment. But mostly people cry for pain. But in the childhood time, when first you are born and you cried, not because of pleasure, it's because of the pain. Am I right? Yeah. Because your body was synced like this. Nowadays people are so crazy. They do not understand how important it is the natural delivery. The natural delivery of the children, how important it is. Now surgery they do to manage the body. Understand? It's really, really very bad. Very bad. Surgery destroys the humanity. Natural birth, from that space, from that place where it should be burned, that only can bring the humanity back to this world. Why? We have to go through such pain, through such hormonal secretion, and the mother become a mother when she bring the baby from that space. Otherwise, the mother is not completely 100%. Motherhood is a blessing for the women. Fatherhood is a blessing for the man. Because we all are living in this earth, and without our parents, we are not born here. Nowadays, in the West, many people, they don't want to be the parents. They don't want to be mother. They don't want to be father. Many of my friends, they don't want. There are some Indian friends who stay in Europe and America. Also, they have similar feelings. That is a reason for that. People have fear in the relationship.
Do you think the world needs more people?
Do
you think the world really needs more people?
Yes. Bring.
Giving birth to children?
Yes.
More people?
Yes. People, you should have children. Yes, you should have children. Yogi people bring more children.
Really?
Yes. So that you are a learned person, you are a beautiful person. Your children will come from you, then maybe this world will grow nicely. Okay. Otherwise foolish people have many children, 10, 20 children, to raising their population. How can you compete? How can we sustain the dharma? That's why every yogis before were married. Even you see how much respect given to the women. In the field of yoga, women are the most respectful being in this world, in the universe. Even if you go to Vrindavan, nobody say Krishna, Krishna. They say Radhe, Radhe. We say Sitaram, first Sita, the wife of Rama. We worship Rama is the God incarnation of Vishnu. But we worship first Sita, his wife. Durga, Kali, Lakshmi, Saraswati, all the gods and goddesses, Gargi, Maitri, all the great sages, the women sages in the scriptures. They are written, the Vedic scriptures. If you do not bring children, nice children to this world, who will preach that yoga? Who will preach the spirituality? Those people, those who are spreading their population, the ignorant people, those who do not have any connection with the spirituality, knowledge, peace, and they send their children for terrorism. This needs it, need it. Good people should have children. And Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Pulaha, Kratu, Angira, Pulastya, Angirasha, great Vedic sages, nobody was on merit. Nobody was on merit. Only Narada was on merit. Narada, a great sage, is on merit. Understand? One day Narada asked Vishnu, and Lakshmi is the wife, mother and my father, Vishnu. Father is not a logical father, but always we say the great people like father, no? You are creator of Maya. I want to see the Maya. I want to see the Maya, the illusion. Okay, then okay, fine. And one day there was a meeting was going on, because before women choose the husband. Women choose the husband. Understand? Women was in high power all the time. Women was governing the family. Women was governing the whole humanity. And now we are competing with the man. How foolish, where are we now? Women want to be like a man. Women want to be stronger like a man. Why? You are more powerful than a man. You understand? This is the weaknesses in the women, that those who want to compete, because our society now is treating so bad way to the women. Before it was not there. When you go back to the Vedas, when you go back to the spirituality, then only we start respecting the women. Yoga respects the women more than the men. That's why you see how many men here? Only 3 men here. Understand? Huh? Yes. So this is respect, because women feel more close to the yoga. Men do not feel that much closer. That's why men are busy in the businesses. Few people like us who are interested. You understand? So you find your soul in yoga, you find your soul in the spirituality, you find freedom in the yoga. Understand? My dear friends, these 4,000 traditions were scattered everywhere. People are fighting to each other. People find that my tradition is good, your tradition is good, these. How intelligent Patanjali was. And there are few people in this world, those who are not born from their mothers. This is Patanjali was not born from her mother. And after this, before 2000 years back, Jesus, a yogi, was born in the Jerusalem, and he was also not born from her mother. And Patanjali was not born from her mother. Understand? And Vyasa was not born from her mother. So there's so many things, so many yogis. And you say, yes, without the mother, without these parents' communication, can children would not happen? How is it possible? It's possible. There are different way of creation. Understand? We have only seen only one part. Parents meet and have children. Understand? So, Mary is not mother of Jesus Christ. Krishna also was not born from her mother. is different way of the birth happened. Understand? So
how was Patanjali like?
Patanjali, actually what happened when the mother, her mother Anjalika, what is her name? I forgot. And she was offering water to the sun. She was offering water to the sun. And then what happened? And a small like cobra snake fall on the hand. Understand? This is a kind of story. Logical or illogical, I don't know. This story is story. Understand? Then what happened? When that go to her body, or I don't know, whatever happened. Understand? Then he was born. So this is a kind of story, but the story tell me what I feel logical, because his mother was a yogini and he received that power of the cobra, means the Kundalini Shakti. When her Kundalini got awakened, he received the blessings and got pregnant. Understand? So that's why it is said that like this. Understand? Have you seen the picture of Patanjali? So then what Patanjali has done? Patanjali read 3 books. One is called Ayurveda, and second is grammar, Sanskrit grammar, and Yoga Sutra. Okay? So he wrote Ayurveda to make our body healthy, and he wrote grammar to make our speech healthy. Understand? Speech healthy means, and he to purify our speech, to purify our body, and to purify our thoughts, he wrote Yoga Sutras. Understand? Yogena citta sapadena vacha malam sharira sachavedyakena yopakarotam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Patanjali means, Anjali means this hand. Anjali means hand. Pata means falling on the hands. Means is a grace. Falling in the hands means is a grace. You do every day in the morning time. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhe Saraswati. You see the hands falling, wealth, prosperity, and divinity fall in your hand every morning when you do the morning prayer. You doesn't know. In this way, mother also find that, receive the blessings called Patanjali Muni, the great sage. Understand? And Patanjali, he collect the essence of whole 4,000 tradition, and he put all teachings of 4,000 tradition into 196 sutras. And those who are following this tradition, wow, we are agree with you, and they say, we are agree with you too in 196 sutra, you add me here. And he say, okay, you add me here. Everyone 4,000 tradition, they were agreed that they were added in that 196 sutras. Then they didn't fight to each other. Understand? You understand? So If you say, this is your school, this is your school, this is your school, then you all are agree that you are all are from the same school. Understand? Then can you imagine how clever he was that he bring all tradition into one platform. That is the clever ideas. Understand? That's the clever idea. That's why Patanjali is the codifier of the yoga, not the founder of yoga. Before Patanjali, there are 4,000 traditions of yoga. Understand? And so, and what happened? But it was very critical to understand all the tradition, very confusing. So he wrote the Yoga Sutras in a very beautiful way. He found 4 chapters. Already I told you. First is, you say yoga. Okay. Then what question comes to your mind? First question. What is, if you don't know about yoga, I talk about yoga now. What do you ask me?
What is yoga?
Yes. What is yoga? Very psychological. Very psychological. What is yoga? And he say, Atha yoga. What is that? First sutra, he says, Atha yoga anuशासनम. Understand? Atha means now is yoga. Atha means what? Now. What is yoga? Now is yoga. Now is yoga? Now is yoga. What? Now means in the present moment. Yes, now means beautiful things. Okay. Then if now is yoga, what about the past and future? Past and future is no yoga. Understand? Being in the present moment is yoga. And Atha is also has many meanings. Like whenever a Indian writers or yogis write something, they must write like I wrote when I came here, I wrote Om. Understand? I start with this kind of feelings. In this way, Om and Atha, they are auspicious words that we use. Whenever we start the class, we chant. This is the cultural values that we offer our gratitude to our Guru before we start the class. Because the knowledge is coming from him. Without my Guru, I am not able to teach you. That all my teachings, all my knowledge, whatever I share with you is all dedicated to my master. I am the slave of my master. Understand? That's why in this way Patanjali is dedicated to the master, to the divinity, to the traditions. And also Atha means now means also you have already done some work before. Now we'll study Yoga Sutra. It means before we start Yoga Sutra, we have done something to prepare you, right? Now we'll go to the Ganga. It means we have already completed our meal so that we can go to the Ganga. Now you put the mat. It means now we are ready to practice yoga. You mean understand? Atha means also qualification. What is that? Qualification. You are qualified. Am I right? So if you are not qualified, you cannot practice the yoga. If you are not, so there are many ways, many meaning of that Atha. So that always if you want to get something, if you want to have something, what is your first thought? What benefit I get? Understand? What is that? What is that? So that we are very much interested with our essence, the goal. Otherwise, we do not make any effort. If you don't know what you are going to get, can you make effort? No. So you make only effort if you receive something. What we receive through yoga? Yoga Samadhi. What is that? Yoga means Samadhi. Yoga is Samadhi. The great commentator of Yoga Sutra is Vyasa. What is that? Vyasa commentary is the authentic commentary of Yoga Sutra. Understand? Whenever you have time, you read the Vyasa commentary of Yoga Sutra. That's the more authentic. So, this Vyasa write that Yoga Samadhi. Everyone say Yoga Samadhi. Yoga Samadhi. Yoga means what? Samadhi. Yoga means Samadhi. Yes. So, what is yoga? Yoga is?
Samadhi.
Yes. What is Samadhi?
Yoga.
So, Samadhi is yoga. Yoga is Samadhi. Okay? So, okay. Samadhi is that whatever you say, enlightenment, greatest peace or ananda, whatever you say, we will continue this. But this is okay. And okay, now I understand. That is yoga. Oh my God, I want to have it. I want to have it. Okay, if you want to have it, then what is your next question? How? How can I get it? Understand? How can I get it? That is called means. That is called means. Understand? Okay. Actually, if I can do it, how can I do it? Then Patanjali said this. Understand? You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. Finished. Understand? Then, what is your next questions? If you want, if you go to the market, you have a goal. I want to buy a dress. Understand? You go to the shop, but show me a dress. Okay? So the dress, and the means is when you go and ask. That's the means. Yes. And then he show you a dress. Do you buy that? Can you get more? Can you show me more? What else I get it? What benefit I get it? Understand? Means is there, but you have to know what other benefits you have to get it. Understand? So,
Guruji, one thing for the goal. So if yoga is samadhi and samadhi is yoga, and that means union, and then union is experienced. I would say if it's experienced, then it is experienced through the bliss. When you feel the union, you feel the bliss. So then the happiness is a mean, right? Because it is like a path towards the bliss.
Yes,
right?
yes. So, and accomplishment. Accomplishment at these benefits, you can say. Benefits, other benefits. Okay. And then what will be your question? Okay, I understand that you say yoga means samadhi, and yoga can be practiced through this, and I will have this experience, and this is the problem. Accomplishment means good and bad accomplishment. What problems will come and what benefits I will get. Understand? Is benefit and contraindication. Yes? What will be your fourth question? What would be my experience? How can I feel that? Now I understand this, but when I have this, samadhi, okay, why samadhi? And how can I enjoy that samadhi and something like this? What will be my experience with that samadhi? Understand? That is called blissful state. So, is that experience, you can say. Experiences. Understand? So, in this way, this fourth chapter of yoga is explained. Samadhi pada, sadhana pada, vibhuti pada, and kaivalya pada. Pada means step.
So samadhi pada के बाद
Sadhana pada, vibhuti pada, and kaivalya pada. Yesterday I wrote for you. Okay. So, dear friends, here most important topic is the means or the whole yoga. There are three kinds of yoga here. Three kinds of yoga are written in Yoga Sutra. Yes? How many kinds? Three kinds. Samadhi Yoga, Samadhi Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. Okay? So, Samadhi Yoga is that for the advanced people. For the advanced people. And for the Kriya Yoga is the for intermediate people. And for the beginners, Ashtanga Yoga.
So Ashtanga Yoga is in the scriptures also. It is not just that Pativa Joy Wala.
Yes, yes. So, you have to understand these three kinds of yogas are written. Understand? So, Samadhi Yoga is only for them, those who have already practiced Ashtanga Yoga and Kriya Yoga kind of things, and they establish their mind in that state of being, and where they have done everything, only stay there and something to achieve. Kriya Yoga is there. Tapas Swadhyaya Ishwar Pranidhana Kriya Yoga. Tapas, self-awareness, self-study, and devotion. That's called Kriya Yoga. Three steps of Kriya Yoga is tapas, austerities, self-awareness, self-study, and devotion. Surrender to the divinity. Okay? That's Kriya Yoga. Surrender do not come so easily. And self-awareness is very difficult sometimes. Understand? Tapas, austerities, if someone tell you don't eat 2 days and be in silence, very difficult. Understand? That's why we start from the Ashtanga Yoga. Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Ishvara Pranidhana. Okay? So, that's why mostly people practice Ashtanga Yoga. Understand? Ashtanga Yoga has two words, Ashta and Anga. Means 8 limbs. Understand? 8 limbs. Understand? These 8 limbs of yoga are what? Yes. First is Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Okay? And this 8 limbs, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Now repeat with me. Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Okay. Yama is social conduct. What is that? Social conduct. How can you live in this world? How can we make the society better? Understand? And niyama is the individual conduct. I personally, how can I live for myself? Understand? So these practices make the society strong, make your surroundings strong, and this practice make yourself strong. And if you and your environment is beautiful, then you feel more safety, more happy. Then asana is that these physical movements, understand, and to achieve the stillness. What is that? To achieve the stillness. And pranayama is that expansion of your prana energy. And pratyahara is the control of your senses. Control of the senses means withdrawing the senses. Sense withdrawal. Dharana means concentration. Dhyana means meditation. And samadhi means yes, being one with the divine. Yes? So these are the 8 limbs. And these yamas are 5. Truthfulness, which is called Satya. Satya. Oh, sorry. First is ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence. Non-violence means ahimsa. Truthfulness means satya. Non-stealing means asteya. And celibacy means brahmacharya. And aparigraha, the non-possessiveness. Aparigraha. Okay? Yes. So you say ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. Non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, celibacy, and non-possessiveness. Okay? And 5 niyamas are cleanliness, okay, means saucha, contentment, santosa, tapas, yes, you can say discipline, but you say austerities, means tapas, saucha, santosa, tapas, swadhyaya means self-study, swadhyaya, and self-surrender means Ishvara Pranidhana. Okay? So, Saucha, everyone. Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Cleansingness, contentment, austerities, self-study, self-surrender. Okay? So, these are the 10 practice. 10 pillars of yoga. This practice of the mat and this practice on the mat. Yoga 2 is on the mat and off the mat. This practice you have to do all time, and this practice only in the asana, on the mat. Okay, so we will go details here because it's very important to go with details. And first, now I have request to you to memorize everything. Okay, I will ask you after 2-3 days, and you have to remember 8 limbs of yoga and all this time. And this Ashtanga yoga is there. And asana is what? Physical postures. 2 kinds of postures are there. One is meditative posture and one is therapeutic posture. What is that?
So can you repeat?
Meditative and therapeutic. Therapeutic. Understand? So there are 84 classical postures, classical therapeutic postures, and there are also postures for meditation. Okay, so pranayamas are also many already you are practicing, so we will talk later. Okay, so hope you have understood, and for question answer we can do later.